Hey peeps, we are gonna get JB Famine versus Meow here shortly. This is always a funny match because these two hate each other. I mean, they really hate each other. Just FYI, this is not going to be the replay stream, by the way. I do have time to stream this game, and that's fine. But I will do like 10 replays tomorrow, in the afternoon. Alright, I guess. Oh, are you playing versus Meow as well? I might be able to cover that, we'll see. Oh, what time are you guys playing? Like right after this? Are you available, or is it like some established time? All right, nice. Yeah, I can probably do that if this doesn't take forever. I'm just trying to scroll. All right, here we go, guys. I've got, of course, got to cheer for my teammate on Team Jessica. No bias at all, but Jessica is simply the best waifu in this tournament because, you know, you know. Is there a way to like clear screen? Just that, I guess. Best skin, guys. There is no contest. This is best waifu. This is best waifu. We're just deciding power levels now with this tournament. This best waifu has been decided. Top right icon, is that? Nice. Thank you, Loon. I can appreciate Loon and Fire because they're picking the second best version of the best waifu, so they're at least in competition. Alright, here we go. Meow versus JB. God King JB. Oh man. Yep. Instantly. Just a little bit of healthy beef, yeah. Oh, I wonder what second pick here is. He goes for Sherry. I think that's fine. So Meow bans him into the one life tanks because he's playing Team Kids. Kyra. Okay, so we get the Grenier pick. So Gitz does not particularly want to hit Grenier if Grenier has his range up and she doesn't have like full range. But she can theoretically outrange him after enough time. Because Grenier caps out at 6 range and Gitz caps out at 8 with her 3C. So he knocks out the Agnes, which makes sense given he's picked the Caillou. And the Mary. Does Rosa have angels? Is that a thing? She doesn't. I wonder what JB's plan versus the Caillou is then. Other than maybe getting a Lucky Breeze with Sherry and killing Caillou first. I do think Kyra isn't a terrible pick for JB, but the thing is, I actually don't think he has bad teleport plays here because he's P1. He can try to do like aggressive Sherry teleport or something to kill Caillou. He takes the Sophia. That's a little defensive of a pick, but I get it after the Luke with Ares and Burn still on the table. But like Sherry with Angels should absolutely tank Kyra, right? That seems like a thing. So if you TP, like, move the Grenier up and have Sherry bonk Caillou, that's a start. Or not even bonk Caillou, just bonk something so Caillou turns off even. It is pretty awkward though. I actually legitimately think Meow could take the second tank here if he really wanted. But he doesn't. So, like, theoretically the win con for JB here is snipe Kyra and then tank push and slowly wear down Hilda. I agree. I think the Sophia was a pretty defensive pick. I do think the Helena's pretty dubious against Grenier. Yeah, I think a lot of this is going to come down to whether Gitz can punch through Grenier quickly or not. Because you've got Jessica and Sophia providing heals. She's a 5-move holy class, yeah, but I don't think she should kill a decently built Hilda. The question is if Meow's Hilda's decently built. Hilda is the strongest tank against physical other than, like, I guess Tyrantal, which obviously is not legal. And Albedo with procs, but, like, Hilda's really fat and bulky. I think for JB, he really has to get a strong Jessica teleporting Sherry play here. Like, if you kill the Kyra or the Gitz, then I think you have a game. I think killing Gitz would be the best thing for JB. I don't actually know what build he runs on his Sherry. Yeah, man, give us that Jessica 3C. Where is it? So, Scepter, possibly T-Star as well. I hope it's T-Star. let's see. Did you bring single target on Jessica? No. He brought Meteor. That's fine, I guess. Okay. Yeah, the fact that he stood Grenier in place suggests to me he's not doing a really aggressive TP play, which is probably what I would have done. Is a really aggressive TP play, I think. Just actually killing Gitz wouldn't even really shut down the Caillou because of the Luke summon. You kind of just have to kill the Caillou, and then hope that Grenier can live Gitz. Like killing the Gitz is not really a valid way of shutting down Kyra because of the summon. Grenier counter is at long range, right? So he's 2 range normally, and then this passive gives him +1 range for each ally next to him. So you can get up to 6 counterattack range, or I guess 7 with an Olar. The thing is, Gitz gets up to 8 attack range at max. With her 3C. So even like fully counter ranged Grenier cannot counterattack a Gitz 3C after she's taken the +2 range upgrade. But yeah, I think if he was going to do the aggressive play, he had to do it turn 1 because the Kyra is like the main target, right? But like the Luke is now active threat range, the Gitz is now active threat range going into turn 2, Helena will be active threat range. Like a lot of his units are slower turn 1. So I think you had to do like the run Grenier 5 tiles forward or 4 tiles forward or whatever. Faction buff, TP Sherry, and then try to kill something. Because it just gets better from Meow the longer this goes, as Mikey's saying. Because the problem is I don't think Sherry lives Helena single target, not with enough HP to do anything to Caillou afterwards anyways. I don't know. I honestly am not sure. That seems like a lot of Angel's DR to get through to me. 70% damage reduction, that's a lot. You know? I don't think Caillou should kill, but I think Helena should. Which is why I think you needed the Grenier to move up. Does go for Sherry TP. It is threatening Caillou's current zone. So what does Helena reach look like? So Helena doesn't reach from there. She's definitely not dying into the Caillou while she's on tree. I don't think Meow should even try it with the Caillou, but he should move it out of the way. Because Sherry can't AA if she hits here, so she's just dead after she goes in if she goes for the gets. Why does he try this? What the heck? Why would you try that? What the heck is that, Meow? Ooh, but she whiffs. Too many dead angels. Yeah, Shatterade Scepter with T-Star. But she just doesn't hit hard enough. Rip the angel's damage, I guess. Yeah, I mean, Hilda Aura, but Sherry doesn't really crit anyways. It's not really as big a hit to her as it is to a lot of other assassins, you know? I think it's just the cost of angels, right? You do get that high magic damage resistance, but what you lose is... yeah, that's true. She can't really self-heal. This could roll a mass heal, though, in this. Like, I do think he's actually pretty safe to just move Grenier up. You don't really have to run Sherry back. The Jessica Meteor, that's true. What does Helena reach? I guess you can't really run Grenier up because of the Helena. That'll hit Rosa. I mean, there is a real question of if Helena can kill Rosa, but she doesn't have a sword down or anything, so... Oh, this hasn't factored in yet, though, so these have a lot of defense. This would be a really funny game to have the Grenier AoE instead of the SP passive here. I don't know if he can even bring that faction buff. I don't. Does he have skill cost ignore? He does have trade. I don't even know. I'm not a Grenier guy. Yeah, so he is thinking that Rosa tanks, and I think I agree with him, honestly. Helena's attack will get a little bit bigger after the shiv, but like, this is a very bulky hero right now. There's no real reason to rush either. I mean, he can't kill the Helena, though. Kill the guarded. Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't even think it's a sack. I think she lives. I don't really understand the Warlocks either. Oh, fixed buffs. Crit too. But I actually think that was in real danger of whipping without that crit. Okay, I mean, Jessica just kills us now. Or Sherry. Sherry can 3C it. It's fine too. Yeah, I really don't think that's a bad trade for JB at all, either. Because that's one less unit on the field for Kyra, who's gonna struggle anyway, so then you just really have to trade the Sherry for Gets, or gets dead with Sherry. And just try to live the mages. I actually think this Black Claw on Luke was a weird choice. Against the double healer. Nice freeze. Weapon is broken, but the healers will fix that. Let's see, it was... So this was free. Here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She shivved here. Could she have? I don't know. I wonder if he'll just kill Grenier this turn. It does, it does. Kyra is still fully active. Oh, and she did roll a mass heal. I mean, she's still gonna have sucky damage with Broken Swords, but... I do actually think Meow could just kill Grenier using Kyra plus Luke, single target. Because Grenier wouldn't reach the counter. Yeah, that's fine too, because he used the mass heal of Jessica. Damn, the Moby down on Sherry too. I do think JB shouldn't have used mass heal with Jessica. I think he should have just done it with Sophia, who can do it infinitely at no cost. That way you still have a healer intact. Okay, this is over. Because you have no healing action now, so even with this Sherry, like, ready, all you can do is kill Steve, yeah. And gets can bust Grenier. Yeah, but if this was Yjust, he wouldn't have gotten to TP to Sherry. Not that a kill ended up coming out of that, but I do think that was his best chance. You never know, maybe just like a tier on the Sherry would have made that kill, you know? Or Legion instead of 3C. I actually would probably have Legion instead of 3C. I like that on Sherry a lot. Although maybe the Angels would have been too low for the unit HP to have Legion active. Yeah. The hard thing would be maintaining the Legion. Yeah, I don't really know why he let JB back off here. But JB didn't bring Wind Blooms on Jessica, so he doesn't have Shadow Rage ready yet, even with that. Kaiu's slow though, so it's really gotta be good that plus Grenier. And Grenier will heal back to full next time he stands. Almost. I guess just about. The Bolt Rangers, I guess, aren't quite. King Crown with the Kai that gets to be sure. This is an easy kill. It's Tensei buffed, DI buffed, gets. But he link smashes. Why? Just kill. Why? Man, if this was Wind Blooms, this would be such a juicy mass heal. Get your like Shadow Raid up on the Sherry and stuff. So these did get over 50%, but I mean Gitz will probably kill still. He lost his like exclusive and his King Crown for a slight, like 2 more troops dead or 1 more troop dead on the Grenier versus just punching with 3C last turn. Oh, he took the debuffs is why. Maybe he couldn't reach. Meow just likes AoEing, I guess. He doesn't like single targeting. Single targeting is gross, right? Who does single target? If it's not AoE plus Sins, Meow doesn't want to touch it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Meow really doesn't play anything other than AoE plus Sin, so maybe he's just gonna AoE and Sin. I really have no idea what Meow's doing. Must be distracted IRL or something, or he's just trolling, but I don't think he usually actively trolls like that. He trolls in the sense that he says a bunch of crap, but I don't think he usually trolls while he's playing. Okay, on to game 2. I have no idea what side box looks like for JB. We haven't really discussed our boxes with each other much, to be honest. Yeah, slides in a bunch of stuff. Okay, should still be legal. Hey, Nikki. I feel like we should have not removed Flo from pick 1 healer. She's been really, really commonly boxed this season. I didn't realize so many people had built Flows, to be honest. I think JB should just pick Kyra. If you're not running like a will box or like a box where every single hero in the box is ridiculously sin proof, you have to get like a strong stand in these tank push mirrors. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna pick Omega for sure. You mean Agnes and Mariandel? I don't think so, just because tank pushing sucks against AoE as it is. You know? I don't think cutting down the number of viable DPS healers is going to make the meta healthier. It won't triple Kyra, but it will triple Jessica, it will triple Young Jess, it will triple Zerosa. I looked at her skill. I don't think it'll triple Sherry, but... Yeah, I don't really know where the T-Jess pick is either, just because you've already got your teleporter up here. So you don't really need the T-Jess, like, unless he's trying to... Like, he's putting no pressure on banning tanks, you know? So it's not like she's going to be a strong DPS carry. Yeah, Rachel is. She's just not as good as Mariandel or Agnes. True. Alright, so Meow takes the P2 Sissy. Maybe like the meme is that he's just picking all blue-haired girls. This looks like it could be young Jessica, but it's not. This was the secret young Jessica that we never got to saw, where she went through like a really big makeup phase. I wanted to run all three Jessicas, but I've only got a 4-star young Jessica and a 4-star lowly Jessica. So I wasn't gonna try to do it. If I was gonna do that, it would have been if I ran Jessica like next season, not this season. So I'm just trying to keep my box themed to like Glory Origins. That's true, Rice Crew, that's true. I'm just not man enough to do that. That's the real answer. In case it wasn't abundantly clear, Kyra has to ultra carry JB's comp here or he's dead. Hey, Will. So the problem, so my next Waifu War project to get added to my box is my Rachel, which I can add as soon as the month rolls around, so I get runestones for her, because she's like a couple days short of 6 stars, and she's 8 casted. So I'm almost ready, like fully ready with her. I just need runes. So the problem is I don't have runes for T-Jess or Young Jess. They probably mean Jace. Or Hein, because Hein is like basically a male Jessica. The answer to that is probably no, Fight Bit. Oh, that's true, yeah. The Kyra Jess does it's similar, especially the portrait. Or not the portrait, the icon. In Pickban, you could definitely mistake that for a Jessica. So he does grow wind blooms on regular Jess's time. So I think he has to make the aggressive TP play here. I think he has to... Although, I mean, the problem is Caillou just kills Caillou, you know? You aren't medring on this Caillou. You're T-Star and you're T-Star here. He did bring... Oh! He did bring funny AoE on Grenier. Fight and Bit, I know you're just being contrarian, but there's like a real reason people hate Jace. Yeah, that's true. You'd have to be like double holy. Yeah, instead of FB, because you've got the Sophia pick. Oh! Oh my god. It actually happened. Question is, can it kill the Caillou? Through no crit. I think it probably can. Yeah, it's just Caillou with no crit is always bad. But I think it probably does the job. I wonder if JP's not 10 cast on his Kyra. The stats are just like kind of lower across the board than Meow's, except for MDef, weirdly enough. I guess because this doesn't have an MDef buff. But like his HP and skill are lower, and int. I don't know why Meow didn't even try to run away with his Caillou. Yep. Also, with the double wind blooms, this Kyra is going to be spamming the hell out of attacks. So, I mean, the thing with Gitz killing Grenier is she has to live long enough to do that. And this Kyra does, in fact, still have a breeze and an attack skill. Oh, he didn't take the guard ignore? Oh, that's weird. They all look the same, so I just assumed you would bring the double guard ignore when you're playing solo WinCon Kyra. That's weird. I mean, he's got the double wind bloom, so he gets it back by the end of by the time she acts next turn. If he uses his healer actions first, he can have it available. Like, I actually think you should teleport the Kyra back here with the Jessica, because that'll wind bloom the skill and it'll get him out of the AoE range from Luke. Yeah, so you get one wind bloom activation this turn from teleport and then another from mass heal. Mass heal was my thinking. To have it but next turn while you still have your breeze on Caillou. But he should teleport this Kyra back in space, I think. Yeah, it's as anything that targets. If Night Bloom triggers, then Wind Blooms trigger. AO Wind Blooms would be insane. So it gets his one short to AoE this turn. Is it time for horse? Infantry, try to dispel guard, I guess. It's pretty decent odds. He does not get it, though. It did break LR. In my opinion, he may as well just heal now. Oh, he goes for it. Okay. Yeah, I guess you don't need the guard ignore if they don't guard their hero. It's probably game. I don't think Hilda lives longer than Grenier here. Yeah, I think it was a little risky. The problem for JB is Sissy. I don't think Luke one-taps Grenier. And he can start hitting Hilda this turn. JB can only start hitting Grenier next turn. The real question is, can T just actually kill Hilda? May as well move Jessica first. Don't let the Molders heal for no reason. He probably doesn't run Tiamat. In fact, he definitely doesn't run Tiamat. Most people don't run Tiamat for some reason, and I don't understand it, because it's definitely her best armor. Yeah, I think he should have just set up the guard ignore with his wind blooms and just move Grenier up first, Mikey. The Sissy is definitely the thing that makes it hard to just live. But I guess he doesn't have... So JB... Meow has turn prio, right? Which makes it easier for him to deal with the Sissy. Like for JB to heal through it, or try to heal through it. And she only has one single target. So you've got double healing actions available. He doesn't go for getting a hit in. Why didn't he attack buff? Why wouldn't you... What? Why wouldn't you attack buff? So I'm actually thinking that JP has pretty good AoE plays here, actually, with the Meteor and Grenier. Because it's not like Sissy has particularly good spell. So you get your team bruised up pretty decently for Tejas to then take the Hilda life afterwards without even to a Thorns proc theoretically dying. Also, now is going to not have full range guard in a couple turns because you can't, once you activate the 3C, you can't overwrite that except with the 3C. So like the tile guard won't overwrite that. So you do end up with some guard downtime as soon as you commit to activating that. He really, because he has the wind blooms, in my opinion, he could have just never activated the 3C guard. I do that a lot of games if I have wind blooms for full uptime guard. So right now he can counter Luke. Well, so that's why you chip first with the AoEs on these two. Rest period. You mean where he won't have his faction buff? Or, oh, the power stab? Yeah, I mean, the FB is fine because he's got the Sophia. No power stab will kind of suck, but I also think that Luke probably doesn't kill even if Grenier can't counter. Because you'll still have your terrain and you'll still have full HP Bolt Rangers. It's pretty good, but I don't know, does it just kill from full? Like with Last Rites and Bolt Rangers, it's just like a lot of DR, I would think. Yeah, so you've got two healers, and Sophia's single target heal should get Grenier pretty close to full. And Luke only has one attack skill. Yeah, you're right. You will just attack something else. Oh, is that... I feel like that's... I guess it's a play. But that seems like overcommitting to me. Actually, I guess it's Jessica, right? This does have 1,420 MDef without an MDef buff from the Sophia. Yeah, I do actually like the idea of the TPing Grenier forward. I would have probably not used Jessica Meteor yet, though. Just so you can try to combo that plus the Grenier AoE. Because the Grenier AoE does do a nice little damage down effect. It is. But as with last turn, Luke cannot cast attack skill twice. It's can she do enough damage with the first Dark Reaper that then the basic attack kills, or basic and then Dark Reaper. He can still counter this, right? Oh, she killed. They both killed. I'm surprised. And yeah, you're right, actually, the Wind Blooms does get it back fast enough. Guys, we should just ban Lucretia. Honestly. Oh, here's the thrones. Rip Grenier. I guess magic. Needs those first strike procs. Hey, JB. Yeah, Meowbox with Meowbox. No real surprises there. And yeah, Mikey and I were both thinking that you should have just saved the Kyra longer. You could have gotten Guard Ignore back using both your Wind Blooms, so there was no... I think you overcommitted killing the Gits. Oh, yeah, Meow brings up a good point here. This is his alt, right? Which means it's pure Glass Cannon, Red Moon, or whatever Luke, not Scepter Luke, which we're all used to. I don't actually know how close that kill was, because you had like no auras or anything, but I would have thought that the Bolt Rangers and stuff would take care of it. Plus, the Luke was Hilda buffed, which there is something to be said for that. It's not a huge buff, but it is 12% compared to just mass attack to Luke. Yeah, Edgar brings it up too. Like, the extra DI really does matter because it's Last Rites and Bolt Rangers, which are both a lot of DR. The extra DI really does help. It's not like she has a lot of HP. Or MDEF. But like Edgar was saying in chat, like the only way JB ever wins this is if he Tenyo Breezes his Kyra turn 1, and then you Tenyo Breeze your Kyra turn 1 to trade Kayus. I'm really surprised Meow didn't try to save his and back her up. We do think it was weird though that he didn't bring Double Guard Ignore. Yeah, he just moved. I think he moved Luke. I think like Gits and Caillou were the ones you'd be worried about, and he didn't move either. Oh yeah, it's just so that's what I said when Quillahalla brought up that it wasn't the second Guardian. I'm like, what? It's not? Because I clicked on her. I'm like, oh yeah, that looks like Kyra's skills. Because they all look the same. Yeah, rip. All right. Loon, are you ready to play Meow? Are you guys gonna do that now? Because if you guys do that like now, I can cover. But so did you recognize what I was talking about where you could have just waited to get your second, used your both your wind blooms with like the Jessicas and the Sophia to get Gardevoir up and just be more patient that second turn? Or is that what you mean by it gets looked too tempting? Yeah, but you can use like the T-Jess like basic or something to break the Hildora for Kyura later in the match. Yeah, they just finished a minute ago. Meow 2-0'd. Alright, looks like Meow is ready to fight Loon. Just about. I should go finish gearing my box. How did I say 41? I don't know. Why did you log it? I threw my characters into my box earlier, but I didn't actually put gear on them. Hey, JB.
Hello. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's Meow.
Just because I expected this doesn't mean I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I almost just quit in band pick because I was like, after I saw that side box, I was like, fuck this. I don't even want to play this.
Yeah, I get that. It was. I wouldn't. It's always just like demoralizing when you see an already strong box just swap in a bunch of stuff that's even better against your box.
Yeah. Like, do you really need that much AoE to break an R Jessica? Okay. Or one mass heal every other turn. It's really gonna top me off. Sucks getting that close.
Mm-hmm.
Is there another match going on, or?
Meow's gonna play Loon in a second.
Shit.
I was thinking game one you should have been more aggressive with your Grenier position to like TP the Jessica, so you could like try to heal if you went for your Caillou with his or whatever. Or sorry, if you went for your Sherry with his Caillou.
Did
Like
you check my
bait
game,
him out.
Cosmo?
What'd you say 41?
I was asking if you check my games.
No, not yet. I'm gonna do replays tomorrow. I should have a fair amount of free time tomorrow afternoon.
All right. You have a long day ahead.
Yeah, there's like 20 games to watch. What were you gonna say, JB?
I don't know. I just like there was basically nowhere I could go. Like Kyra zoned like everything. Like eventually, yeah, I put her on the tree, but like I don't know. I don't know how much running Grenier up to pivot off of would have helped.
Yeah, I just think it lets you go just take something easy to kill, like the puppet or something, and jump back.
Well, I mean, everything stayed really far behind Hilda tiles, so like I don't think there was a way to get around it.
You couldn't hit the puppet with just your hero ticks and run back?
No, he kept it super far behind her.
Not the Night Bloom, the other one.
Yeah,
from
I'm like just
purple.
clicking around because I'm paying more attention to talking than clicking my gear.
What does that stuff do? The one that you have on AO?
Vile Weaver,
I don't think I have.
it's debuffs. It does an extra black hole debuff whenever you target a skill. Super busted.
fuck?
Not allowed in Waifu Wars.
That also includes her chains, so you can silence somebody first action from across the map.
Yep. Sometimes you can silence two somebodies from across the map first action.
Sometimes you can silence two somebodies.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they were
And
absolutely
it's a
cooking.
and it's a strong debuff.
Yeah, it's
Like
it's
from
black
the
hole.
pool,
It's literally black hole
black
debuffs.
hole. Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Balance.
Very much banned in Waifu Wars.
I'm wondering if all these new gears and characters are fan made.
I mean,
they got an
wasn't
they
there
got
like
the-
massive layoffs or something a while ago? Oh, are they in already?
Oh, are they? Let me know, because I'm still just changing gear.
I see Meow yapping about Luna already, so
Alright, I'll go over in a second.
The cat is angry.
I have so many healers I have to care for Waifu Wars. I have to remember like who gets what sets.
Oh, seems like they're playing already.
Okay, I'll be over there in a second.
streamer says he doesn't give a hoot about band pick.
Yeah, who cares? I'll be over there in a minute. It's fine. They don't need me.
Dearest chat, I'm sorry I let you all down.
What am I doing, Agnes Gear? So this should be a holy ring. Am I out of
Which
holy
of
rings?
which one of the new units is the busted one? Alia
Glasses.
or
Elia, the one with the glasses, it's the busted one.
Which one did I get?
So the one with the glasses has an angel that has full map reach after a couple turns, without her moving into attack.
I mean, that's balance for nowadays standards.
She also can potentially bust tanks. Like she has a 30% damage increase talent and up to 25% int. Yep, in her talent as well.
Which one is it?
All
Oh,
right,
I got the non-glasses one, Alia.
I'm running her Aaliyah in Apex and I really like her actually.
I'm not playing Apex anytime soon.
Mhm.
Game is too busted for me.
Aaliyah is
Oh,
actually really good in PvE.
Her skin is really good.
Yeah, I like Aaliyah a lot.
Like it's kind of horny vape, but I mean it's not exclusively horny vape.
Mhm.
It's got some class. It looks cool.
It's
I'm
no
actually
Celica
impressed.
skin.
It's not the Celica
Like,
skin, yeah.
not like the Celio skin. That one is pure Gunner energy.
All right, so let's
Is
look at
Meow
this.
and Loon already playing?
Yeah, it looks like they're in now. I just hopped over. So we've got gets Patricia versus Young Jess Grenchiel. What are these getting? Why are they getting pick ones?
All the pick ones.
So Ilya has a revive, map-wide reach without leaving her area, and an angel that gives 15% defense and MDef increase, and a reactive heal after entering combat. Aaliyah has exactly none of that stuff, is locked to holy when Vargas is coming out in a couple months, and has no shrine maidens.
I don't even know what Balman does. Like it's hard to call him Vargas in my mind.
I know. It's fake Vargas.
His design is so fucking bad.
He's just a crazy DPS. He's barely even a tank. He's just a DPS who sits on your face and kills all your heroes.
I don't really mind that he's not a tank. Like I enjoy Vargas' personality and character in the Finland Wizard 2. But the design is so damn ugly. It's like a edgy
You're welcome, Wally.
demon lord or some shit.
Yeah, it's like
Really
they
weird.
stapled Vargas's head onto Apotheosis or something.
Oh wow, Excel agora casting. It's fucking
Ilya
success.
also gets an extra 25% in for charging up her angel too.
Yeah. So she's like tank bust. Like she has gets tier damage mods.
And Rice has a point. Alia's act
What do
again.
you think
She
is
just gets to
the
park.
But the Leah is actually genuinely good. Like I don't know how many of you guys saw like my games this weekend, but
what do
like
you
she was
think
genuinely strong in my games.
Meow should ban here?
Um,
Okay, who went for the ABC and Persia? What is he going to pick? He already picked tank.
so Meow's actually kind of tank pushing this game. I mean, it's
Yeah.
Agnes as the healer, but
I mean,
I think that's good enough against what Loon has.
Doesn't Patty heal also?
She does healing on her 3C.
I guess that's something.
It's just that both Patty and Agnes do not have readily refreshable healing, but it is also just a strong AoE draft on Meow's end. I'm interested to see what he does with this young Jessica Luna, though.
I was really wondering if he was gonna take the Luna there into
is Luna
checks
going to
notes
pick Luna
all
here?
magic.
Yeah, Luna is massive.
Yeah, Luna's definitely the right pick there, I think.
Oh my god, I don't see Meow. I mean, I don't see Meow killing anything, but at the same time, I don't know if
That Sherry somehow is going to just obliterate everything, I'm sure, because like I like Loon's like team here, but that Sherry just worries me.
Yeah, so the Sherry is going to help his team blimp through because she can self-heal. Agnes and Patricia both have some incidental healing. Gits can heal sometimes. So in terms of like AoE on Loon's side, right, you've got Grenchill AoE, which no clock or anything like that. Young Jessica could bring Meteor instead of a second heal, potentially, but it's a little risky. And, you know, she's not a fast hero. So Luke's really the main DPS for Loon. So you kind of have to bring, like, triple AoE on her or something with, like, the heal block AoE or something to get through Meow's team before it kills him. Because, like, Young Jessica's really good as a healer. I don't think she's actually very good as an AoE DPS in all the games I've seen of her.
I think Agnes. I don't think it's what's. I don't think Agnes is bad as a healer, but she's not a dedicated healer, and she's not a dedicated DPS either.
No, I mean she's a pretty strong
Like-
DPS. This is Meow's AoE rush account, right? So should not be mistaken for like a Bracer Agnes. This is going to be like
that was I was gonna say. With good enchants, when I mean good enchant is like a generic strong character.
Yeah.
But in Meow's cases, I think his Agnes can hit pretty hard. The
Yeah.
thing is, the Luna pick here.
So the Luna and young Jessica is a really good healer, and he does go for mostly healing skills on her. Like he brings the mass heal.
Yeah. Plus, I checked my match versus Fire.
Mm-hmm.
Since she self-casts a ton of skills, she reduces her own cooldowns.
Yeah, so with Windblooms, her 3C...
Was that Forest Priest?
Yeah, he went Forest Priest, but with Windblooms, her 3C is a one-turn cooldown.
Yeah, it was insane. What the fuck?
She's genuinely one of the best healers in the format with Windblooms.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know even about healing, but like overclocking your whole.
Yeah, it's like also two Windbloom pulses for everybody. Yeah.
It's pretty strong.
So I think one thing worth noting is he actually went really single target. Like he brought Reaper on Luke, not triple AoE. He brought full single target on Grenchill, which is interesting. So the thing with Grenchill single target is the Agnes, right? That really hurts Grenchill single target.
I wonder if Luna. Wait, why does Luna have a faction for
Because
Lucretia?
yeah, for Luke. Because he didn't want to bring mass attack on Luke. I think I agree with that. She doesn't really need attack skill here.
I mean, she's got the faction from Freya. I was wondering if she has the casting on Luna.
Oh, I mean,
But
it probably
it doesn't even matter if she's got her faction buff.
yeah. I don't really think she would be doing much anyways. Like Christy will have first strike by the time Luna would be looking at going in. Yeah, I'm with Mikey. I think that the problem with the Grenchill is because he went really AoE heavy on Luke. It's not like you're going to be killing the Christian with Luke, right? The most you can do is you can use like Grenchill 3C to Moby down the Christie, but otherwise the only thing you can actually do is like try to get the positioning game good enough to get a kill. So he does have a chance to go kill something now with this Luna enable, right? So he should be 7. Nah, he doesn't reach anymore with the Agnes block. And he's short on killing, I think he's short. So it'll be 0, 0, 1, 2. And then this costs too much. So yeah, he can't kill. Yeah, I don't think he has much he can do turn 1 here.
That was nice damage.
Where's Rice Crew saying what he needed is Betty? Because Betty would legitimately work in Loon's draft here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was saying, this is Meow's AoE rush account. This should not be mistaken for a remotely healery Agnes. I think he's Med Ring even, or sorry, D-Jewel even, not like Holy Ring or something. So it is silenceable, which is actually bad for him here.
I mean, she just blows up Lynn's team before Lune hits her, so...
Well, I mean, Luke is throwing a black hole this turn, right?
Does she reach?
Oh, actually, no, she didn't reach for the single target. She won't reach for black hole, yeah. Oops. I mean, still, young Jessica is going to fully heal the team next turn, no matter what Agnes does. I do think it's going to be risky, young Jessica, though, against this Sherry. He has to really zone that with Grenchill. If she, like, breezes, then it could be pretty bad.
Assuming Grenchill gets to disable Christian's guard at some point, who should she taking out?
She has to kill Agnes, because she doesn't have any way to do fixed damage. Why does nobody else bring cavalry on their Sherry? I don't get it. Like, Dragoons are really good on her. Not that I think it matters particularly in this game, but like, they do hit harder than Prismas.
Too much thinking, I guess.
Yeah, so he goes for the body block with the Grenchill preemptively.
I just read what Wally said.
I built Dragoons exclusively for my Sherry, and I guess also for my PvE diehard. Not really though, because he doesn't actually have Terrain Master just for his hero. It's just it's just easy attack up. They're just a really good Sherry troop because her Terrain Master is in her talent. They're literally unicorns that do physical without a terrain condition.
I mean, diehard He's a solid PV unit.
Yeah, he is. He hits genuinely hard.
Especially if you have like, I think you need like 2 or 3 females. So
yeah, so what I would
he's-
always do is I'd run like 2 damage increasing passives and then a bunch of female party members in like a rag team.
Yeah.
And he would
Yeah,
actually hit really, really hard.
he hits really hard.
One of his skills is just like effectively 0 cooldown if you have 4 female allies too. Yeah.
Yeah, and you just bring like roundabout for 10% damage increase, and then he's got like a 15% crit damage increase skill, and he hits genuinely really, really hard.
Yeah, I've used him for a couple like rag stages, like in just like cavalry melee kaboom.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, they're genuinely a really good SP Sherry troop, and I mean Meow. This is Kitten, so it's not going to be probably especially well built rag or troop training field, but like he should be able to get those troops. Ooh, he puts Puppet. Oh no, Sherry stayed pretty defensive. It's because he's nervous about the Grand Shield, I guess. So how does this play out, right? So Agnes could bonk, or he goes for the kids bonk.
You have to. Oh. Don't you? Of course.
He gets the silence on the Luke, so it doesn't matter. Yep. I mean, young Jessica can heal it back fine. It's just you would prefer to have waited until after both the Gits and Agnes AoE'd.
I mean, I guess he could park Freya to try to get the Agnes AoE out.
Yeah.
But Meow probably also just parks his tank.
Yeah.
Sag.
Oh, he should have moved. He didn't want to use his Octagon yet. Oh my god, I forgot. Loon's not 6 stars. Oh, that's so sad.
Oh, why use that skill?
Because he's not 6 stars, so his cooldown on the 3C is 1 billion years. He doesn't transform.
Oh, even does transforming either way reduce by 3?
I'm not sure. I think it's only when you activate. It's not when you deactivate. When you deactivate, you act again.
Okay.
You can then use to like 3C again next turn if he wants. I think she's 5 stars today. He has been using 4-star Young Jessica up till now, and literally getting like one shot by AoEs. Which is still kind of looks in danger of.
I also don't think Black Hole kills that Agnes.
Yeah, it might silence that.
Even if it crits. Yeah.
Patty can do debuff cleansing using her 1C. Potentially, I will say. So there's his Mass Protect against Patricia.
Which really is so funny that Mikey can type that, but Wallian got blocked for saying tax can suck my ass.
That's true, that is quite funny.
Maybe Twitch just hates British.
Could be, probably. doesn't Suicide Bomber.
Oh.
Maybe because Grenchill could get her shield and kill. Pick up the immunity.
I mean, if she just attacked Luke one in front, then she's still an Agnes revive.
Mm.
And like, yeah, you hit everyone except for young Jess.
I mean, what he might be going for even is can't Patricia. I was going to say ooh, nice silences. Not on Agnes, but couldn't Patricia just kill Luke with AoE there? I mean, I guess that gets you Agnes killed by Grenchill, I guess, though. I do think he's kind of in trouble to this Agnes bonking killing Luke. I do think Grenchill should go in this turn, probably. At the end of it.
You think just like parking on that tree in front of Agnes?
Yeah, like 3C the Christie, take a life, Moby Downer. So that if the Agnes goes for killing Luke, Christie gets to kill Agnes. Something like that. She probably doesn't tank the gets basic though, I think. Because she's going to take some reflect damage on the Christie if she does that. And, you know, unicorns are not a tanky troop, so the deck gunners should get a good number of ticks on Gren. Oh, that's true. It is probably Holy Arc, yeah. Man, he should have really just brought AoE. What is Air Slash going to do in this game? You could try to, like, stun gamble with the AoE. Losing this Luke is so bad for Loon. Oh, it's not Bracer on Gren.
That did a surprisingly small amount of reflect damage.
The fangs were so chipped, I think.
Well, like even like Holy Arc though.
Yeah, the unicorns also did a lot of the damage there, so I think, you know, the shield ate a lot of it. Okay, so he does... Oh, he's Overlord. Yeah, he was Holy Arc, right? Why is he not Moby Down? Huh?
That's a really good question.
That was Holy Arc, right? I thought... no, maybe it wasn't Holy Arc. Okay, it was Overlord Badge. And just... Reflect. So he actually, like, can't kill Agnes, because...
I thought Holy Arc definitely procced, yeah.
Did it? Where's she getting green skill from?
Her flower formation
Oh.
is all stats.
Yeah, yeah. Then why did the Moby Down not apply?
Because it's undispellable, right?
It's undispellable, and Christie hasn't moved yet. It's after battle.
I have no clue.
Yeah, I actually don't know what happened there. Does Patty give Moby down immunity?
Oh,
Yes,
maybe.
she does.
Of course. What a dumb unit.
Yep. Patty is the pick 1 enabler that is stronger than most of the pick 1 DPS. I mean, it's pretty over for Loon. He has no real win con. He could try to charge up a second Grand Shield for EC and bust Christie, but what? He has no cleanup.
I mean, by the time he gets it, Agnes or Patricia already has her next 3C back, so.
Yeah, I just mean to take the second life. Like, Christie died once, Christie will die again. But it's just, you have no way to win the game, really. I think Loon went a little too defensive with this skill choice. I think you bring either her other 2C AoE attack, like the 2C that's kind of like her 3C one attacks and heals, and you bring or like Meteor or something, and you bring AoE on Grand Shield, I think. Because asking Luke to solo WinCon is too hard. I hadn't thought about the Patty doing Moby down immunity though. I didn't really know that was a thing. It just seemed like it might be a thing when we were trying to figure out why she didn't get Moby down. Force ban on her 3C? Like, she may as well use it. Because she loses it. Yeah, Meteor. Oh, I didn't even think about it, but like Sherry freezed too. I guess at least the Grenchill shield comes back relatively fast, but wonder if Grendel air slash kills Christie. The problem is he's attacking on the tree, but this is a really weak Christie. That does probably get you killed by the Sherry Shadow Raid after, though. I did indeed get a Discord message. There's like a streamer mode you can turn on, but I never remember to turn it on. And I don't like just leaving it on because then I don't hear my things when I want them. So I don't have like Twitch, I have like all of the Twitch can detect what you're doing setting kind of stuff turned off. Maybe that's why. I wonder if Sherry's just gonna try and kill Freya. I don't actually know if she can. She's not on Attack God.
Damn.
Yeah, they're going to start hurting a lot more now. Oh, this actually mow me downs now. There's the Thorn Spot, though. It does kill. Sort of.
Agnes did actually already blow her 3C.
Yeah, and Christy can't guard while she's like this. The problem is there's Agnes revives on everything else too. But I mean, she can get around to kill base Agnes, but like, you don't meaningfully keep Grinchill alive to carry this.
Freya dies here probably.
Yeah, 100%. Like, Grinchill cannot solo carry this game, fortunately. As it turns out, the picking a bunch of Season 12 and 13 and 14 meta units and turtling around your tank kinda works. When you have all of the super strong DPS to get banned higher.
Apparently she tanks this Sherry 3C, right?
Oh, yeah. Actually, she actually might if the Sherry wasn't freezed. Because the defense talent would turn on, but Sherry's breezed. Oh, now she's not actually, gets flipped around. No, not quite. Killed by a couple thousand. Alright, let's go get into game 2, and then I will AFK for a little bit. Oh, whoops, I've just like clicked, like, see an eyeball, let's click, assume that's our next match. No, that is Ugami playing a scrim. Here it is. Alright, I will be RB.
Burb. Pretty sure that was the same first bands as last time, which makes sense. I don't know exactly what Loon slotted out for those three. Oh, he did get rid of the Luna. Grancio. Getting the assassins and is just going to live getting AoE'd. Minus a Kyra. Does mean giving up the Patricia. I imagine Meow is taking... Oh, he might take a tank here. I was thinking Agnes or Theon, but with Alpha Band, if he's trying to do this quote-unquote vaguely tank pushy thing, protect the Michelle. Got it. If Loon can survive this death by 1,000 paper cuts, I suppose he's got a shot here. There's a lot of healing and a small amount of Michelle. I almost wonder if Hilda's anti-fixed aura would have been better versus the Michelle than Christie's anti-magic aura.
Okay. Hello, people.
Welcome back. I don't hate Loon's team. That's a good point.
It's a really, really strong team. Because he has two Windbloom users with Michelle. So
is his Michelle 6 stars?
His Michelle is That's a good question. I think it now is. I think. Got double AoE on auto with... Must be Apex Boots auto. That's AoE rush account for sure. 20% I think is 6 stars. I think that is a proper win con here with the double wind blooms. Damn, he's just going YOLO. I don't really know how needed that was. Like unbuffed Agnes YOLO to clock nothing. At least she clocked her own skill, I guess. These guys are just zooming. Speedrun time?
All of a sudden, everyone remembers they have something to do.
Yeah. I definitely wasn't just like making my rice for dinner during that BRB.
Oh, damn. I have to start cooking dinner soon, huh?
Yep. Yeah, but double wind blooms means like you can cycle before and after in a single turn. Or like if you... I guess he didn't bring the push. I would have probably brought the push with so many wind blooms. Or like if you ever need to not fully clock this, you can get it back in like a couple turns. Yeah, I do think this is a strong team that Loon has. It's just, is Patricia stronger? With what I did not notice is a Tenyo buff on the auto, not just the Patricia buff. Like a +3. So auto's range is now yes.
Very cool.
And Michelle has no way to reach him to dispel that for now. I don't know, like you can clock the act again with the 1C, right? What is the move again after the skill? Is oh, there is a one. Okay. The biggest danger with this auto is that he does get to just sit on Loon's face after he 3Cs because of the Tenyo, which is Patricia feeding time. Gets reach Michelle, she does. Does she kill Michelle with Royal Protectors, though, is a different question. I think Meow's got Kyra, Connie, and then something else that Loon's been banning. Unless he's changed it from last game. I didn't get to see the spam pick. So Otto did not clock his 3C, it's worth saying. I feel like Young just has to heal here. With Massiel into 3C. Massiel and Albedo 3C on self. Or on Sophia, whatever. It doesn't matter. This is so many debuffs though, there might be too many. Even with the Nightbloom Young Jessica pumping out debuff dispels, it's a lot of debuffs. The only way to stop it is Chris running a refresh. Or dispel, whatever the skill's called. The 3 dispel and then Talon is giving a 4th. The only way. Have her one-shot the auto, you know? Easy. The Chris gaming, guys, that's how you stop it. Oh, this is so risky. Can't Otto just kill Agnes with Sword Dance? Oh, he's gonna dispel the +3 actually. Oh my god, that fixed is so brutal. I think he should have just Young Jessica healed. Yeah, I mean, he definitely dies eventually. The problem was the auto Tenya. Without that, the Trisha threat is not at the same level as it was. I actually think that was a misplay by Meow. You should have used Acid Burns. Because now Agnes can heal this. Whereas if you Acid Burns, even Sophia can't heal that because the Patricia stacks. I don't know that it's game losing for him, but I do think it was a misplay. There's enough debuffs, I guess, that the Sophia still probably misses the block, the cleanse on the auto heal block. Funny young Justinian makes her 3 move. Yeah, it is just kind of an outrageous box, to be honest. I don't really know how you ban pick successfully against this as a tank pusher. I guess the Aspern's is gonna hurt now because he's not 6 stars on his Young Joss. So you can't double heal here. So it's definitely makes these ridiculously overpowered boxes even stronger, but the idea was to make the not ridiculously overpowered DPS more viable, but then people just aren't using those DPS and they're just using a bunch of stupid stuff. Because the problem with 2 pick 1 healers, right? Or pick 2 healers, right?
Oh, I missed the game 1. How did Meow win?
What was game 1? Let's see if I even remember what it looked like. Game 1 drafts, whereas Meow just had a team of long-range AoE heroes that just pelted Loon over and over while sitting around Christian. And in game 2 here, he got an outrageous auto Tenyo +3 first action with Patricia.
Rough. Oh my god, they're all dead.
Yeah. Yeah, Puelahala, but you're based. You're one of those mysterious players like Rice Crew. I don't really understand how you win, but you just win games. You're mysterious. But yeah, so like the point I was getting at is like ultimately the reason we reduced the pick healers is because we wanted people to be able to play more meme semi-viable DPS, but then people are just like, well, let's healers, let's just pick a bunch of stupid OP AoE DPS. We needed to ban more of the strong AoE DPS. Like we banned Kruger, we moved Lavina back into pick 1, Julian stayed in pick 1. But we probably should have banned Luke, and we probably should have moved like some of the other stuff into banned or pick 1. Or we just give up on trying to make this actually a low power tournament and we just say fuck it and keep it as pick 2 healers. But I want people to actually be able to play bad heroes like, you know, Isara and King of the Red Moon. Like heroes that really don't do that much in the average game. Like, King of the Red Moon's not that bad. But I think you guys understand what I'm trying to say.
We appreciate your work, Austin. Anyways, any more matches today, or?
I think there are, but I'm about to go eat dinner, so I won't cover them. I think that somebody else was getting ready to play the Dawn Brand or something.
All right.
Let me see if they started.
Enjoy your meal then.
Yep, thank you.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Yeah, exactly. I just try to live with it, which is why my box is what my box is. And there are no pick 1 DPS, no pick 1 healers, no pick 1 tanks, no pick 1 boosters, and a pretty large lack of OP category characters. How many am I running in OP category? Yeah, I didn't finish switching earlier. So Sophia, Agnes, Tiaris. Tiaris probably doesn't need to be in there. Yeah, so those 3. So healers. Shinpachi should be. He's too powerful. But technically, the OP category doesn't even really make much sense anymore, because, like, there's restricted male and unrestricted male, and then OP is unrestricted female. It's just not called that. Yeah. I know, Valbart. I know you want to do that. You've Leonharded me on ladder before, even. Oh, I should finish throwing all my Rachel gear and stuff before I quit here. And my Jessica gear. I think she gets this really OP one, actually. We get the other one done. That's from Aaliyah. Do I actually have gear for Rachel? I don't even know. She's not even actually technically usable yet. Not properly, anyways.
Is there a way to get her properly usable?
I need runes. Which are...
It's Rachel.
Well, she doesn't have gospel without runes, is the problem.
I see.
Which is a significant, not the whole reason, but a significant portion of why I would like to use her. Let's see. So I want Red Moon or Night Bloom on her, ideally. Occupied. I think they're all going to be occupied. Except for this crystal one. Why not? For now. I'll get her an actual staff later. But yeah, I'm gonna have to work on gear for her some more before I can actually properly slot her in, it looks like. Am I out of holy rings? I think I am. Yes. I guess I could just make her clock. For gearing's sake. Okay, I'm gonna head out there. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll do a replay stream tomorrow. Almost definitely for realsies, probably, possibly, maybe. In like the afternoon. Yeah, thanks for watching.